Scott, the GRILLMAN GRIPPO, right? And can you believe it? I'm going on to season 7. Over 400 cooking videos online in the last 5 years. Okay, well, you know what? This is a little preview of what season 7 is going to be like. And it's going to be chock full of seafood on season 7. Just like the dish that I'm going to be making today. And what I'm going to be making is I'm going to be making a seafood chowder with sausage. Okay? It's going to be chock full of seafood, chock full of vegetables. So let's get going. Let me show you what we're going to do here. Let's get the ingredients. Okay, first, I got a pound of lump crab. I have 2 pounds of 2130 shrimp, cleaned and deveined. I got a pound and a half of sea leg supreme. I have 4 8-ounce fillets of sway. I got a pound and a half of cooked, diced up Italian sausage. I have a large red bell pepper cut into a large dice like that. I have a green pepper, large green pepper cut in the same fashion. I have 3 large carrots sliced up like so. Okay, I have 2 cups of diced onion. I have 3 pounds of cubed red potatoes, like so. And over the summer, I took 6 ears of corn and I broke them down and I put them in the freezer, so I have 6 ears of corn here that we're going to use in our seafood corn chowder. I forgot to mention that. This is a seafood and sausage corn chowder that's going to be absolutely delicious. Okay? Then over here I have a half a pound of butter and 2/3 of a cup of flour to make our roux as our thickening agent. And then over here, hold on one second. And like I said, then over here, I have my pot. Okay? And if you've been following my show, you know I make the shrimp stock out of the shells. But if you don't have shrimp stock, you could use clam juice or just chicken stock. Okay? So I have almost 2 quarts of chicken stock here, and I have 2 quarts of shrimp stock here. I have 3 quarts of half and half here. Okay? I have a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to turn my pan on, the fire on underneath this pot, and we're going to get busy. Okay? So I'm going to take a little bit of the oil, and I'm going to put it in the bottom of the pan here, about 2 tablespoons worth. Okay? Then I'm going to take my onions and my peppers here, along with the carrots. And as soon as this gets hot, we're going to saute it in this pan. Okay? Okay, the oil's getting hot, so I'm going to put the onions in, the peppers, and the carrots. Okay? So you can see in here, we're going to do this, and we're going to get them all translucent. Not the carrots so much, but everything else. Okay? Okay, so I got a better angle here with my camera, I hope. Okay, so we got those going. Okay, and now that I got those going, I'm going to take my potatoes and I'm going to put my potatoes right on top of that. Right in there with the potatoes. Okay, and I'm going to give that a mix around. right? Now, on top of that, we're going to go in with 1 and the 2 quarts of shrimp stock. Man, that shrimp stock smells delicious. Okay, then we're going to go in with the 2 quarts of the chicken stock. Okay, and we're going to start to bring this to a simmer. And once this gets a little tempered, we're going to add the half and half. Okay, like I said, this is going to go quick and easy. So now here, I got this just starting to get warm. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the half and half. Okay, I got my half and half in there. Okay, and now we're going to let this cook to come to a nice simmer, and then I'm going to add the corn. Okay, in the meantime, what we're going to do is while we're waiting for that to come to a simmer, we're going to make our roux. So, there we go, here. Got my plate going, my pan going right now, right? Got my half a pound of butter in there, or 8 ounces of butter. And we're gonna let that melt. I'll let that melt down. I have that all cubed up. Okay, we're gonna let that melt down. Then after we make this, we're going to reserve it to the side. Okay, and basically we're going to cook this soup, the chowder, until the potatoes are just about done. Okay, and then we're going to add the seafood in it. But before that, it's starting to come to a simmer now, right? We're starting to get some heat out of this. Okay, so we're going to let that come to a simmer. And I'm going to put this corn, it's frozen, right? If it wasn't frozen, we wouldn't have to bring it back up to a simmer. So now it's going to come back up to a simmer with this corn in it. Okay, beautiful sweet Florida corn. Okay, and there's nice pieces of it in there. Let me show you if I can get a piece out. Nice pieces that'll give nice presentation. Okay, our butter's coming. Okay. And now I'm going to pull out a whisk, and we're going to add the flour. Okay, see this here? Nice roux. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat off on this, and I'm going to reserve this to the side. This is going to be our thickening agent for the soup. Okay? Okay, we're back at the soup. Okay, my roux is put to the side. Come over here. Let's right? And it's starting to come up again. Okay? It's really easy. This is really easy and so flavorful. This soup is going to be delicious. Now I'm going to add my sausage to it. The sausage is going to give it another layer of flavor. Okay, I'm going to mix that in. Into that there, like so. Okay? Beautiful. Now once this comes to a boil, we're going to turn it down to a simmer. I'm back, and it's starting to come to a boil. Okay? And what we're going to do now is we're going to get our fillets. Okay? Okay, so we're going to take our fillets and we're going to drop them in whole. Like so. We're going to cook them first. Okay, we're going to let them cook. Woo, I lost my spoon in there. We're going to let them cook. And they're going to fall apart and they're going to break apart. Okay? And in the process, while that's happening, the potatoes are still cooking. Okay? We don't want to have our potatoes fall apart. So this is going to be about 6 or 7 minutes. I'm not going to let it come to more of a boil than this. I'm probably going to turn it down a bit. Okay? We'll be back. Okay, so now this is really going up pretty good. Okay, let me show you. The fish is flaking apart, and we want to just have it break up naturally in the chowder. Okay. Looking good. Okay, the potatoes are getting there. They're getting there. So now at this point, I'm going to put in the sea leg. Whoops. All of that. Okay. Now when these potatoes are done, I'm going to thicken the soup. Okay? And then after the soup is thickened, then and only then will I add the lump crab meat and the shrimp, so they're not so overcooked in the soup. Okay, because honestly, the shrimp are going to get overcooked on the second time we eat it. You know, but that's okay. It's still going to be a dynamite seafood chowder after this gets thickened up. Look at this, chock full of fish and vegetables. And the flavor is phenomenal. Let me get a taste of it right now. Got my tasting spoon right here. Wow, spoon's hot. That's delicious. Oh God, that is so good. Okay, the potatoes are almost done. All the fish is cooked. I gotta turn it up to get it to come to a boil, a higher simmer, while I put my roux in to thicken it. There we go, we're getting the boil. And I'm gonna start to take my roux and get it in here. Okay, got a whisk. And I'll whisk it in gently. It's catching all of the potatoes and stuff. So I'm taking the roux, mixing it in. Now, again, this is a real hearty soup. And we're going to let that simmer. I'm going to stir it and let that simmer till it thickens. Another couple, 3 minutes or so. Okay, at the end of this episode, stay tuned. We're going to make some cornbread, okay? So we're going to make a quick cornbread recipe. Right. Okay, look at this. It's looking good, nice and creamy, right? I don't like it too thick, not for a soup. Okay, and now I'm going to take my pound of my lump crab. We're going to add that to it. Whoa, look at that. Oh my God, that is so awesome. Okay. Wow. So let's recap. I'm going to put the shrimp in right now. Okay, 2 pounds. You know something, minus the sea leg, this is an awesome soup, you know, of real nice ingredients. But you know what, I like the flavor of the sea leg, and it's a filler, and it made this soup a little bit less expensive for me, which is what a lot of my show's about, right? Making stuff that's less expensive. Instead of using scrod was $14.50 a pound, okay, as opposed to that sway, which was $6 a pound. Okay, I put 1.5 pounds of the sea leg in it. If it would have been another pound and a half of that crab meat that I put in there was $16 a pound also. Okay, the shrimp, I got the shrimp, a 2-pound bag of those 25-30s, they were $11, so that's $5.50 a pound. Okay, then I got $3 worth of sausage in here. So you know what, I got a $40 pot with the vegetables and everything. My cost, a $40 pot of soup here. You know? So, this is it right here. And I will show you the plating. Look at this. Let me show you this. Look at all of this stuff. So all the shredded crab and the other crab and the shredded fish that's in here. This is, every bite is going to be full of seafood along with the vegetables. Okay, and the red and green pepper and the yellow corn gives it a tremendous amount of color. And the orange carrot. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, I'm going to let this simmer for about 2 minutes and it's done. So, I'll show you the plating. Hey everybody, let's make this cornbread, okay? So let me show you what we got going on here. Okay, we're going to take 2.5 cups of flour. Put it in the bowl. We're going to take 1.5 cups of cornmeal. I'm going to put that in the flour. Okay, we're going to take 2/3 cup of sugar. We're going to put that in the flour. Okay, we're going to mix it around. Get that mixed up a little bit here. We're going to do this all by hand. Okay? Got that all nice and mixed, right? Now, we're going to add about 4 teaspoons of baking powder, okay? 4 teaspoons of baking powder. You can measure it out. I'm going to do it by hand. Here, I'm going to say that's 4 teaspoons of baking powder right there. Okay? Okay, we're going to mix that in. Okay? Then we're going to take a pinch of salt. About a teaspoon of salt or so in there. Okay, this is how fast and easy this recipe is. Okay? Preheat your oven at 400 degrees. Okay? Now, I have 2 eggs beaten. Right? I have half a cup of vegetable oil right here. Okay? I'm going to pour that in with to the eggs. Okay? And I have 2 cups of milk right here. Okay? So we're going to add the eggs and the oil. And the 2 cups of milk. Okay, I'm going to mix it with a spoon. Just until all the dry ingredients are wet and a little bit more. See this? You don't want to overmix this. Okay? We're just going to mix it so there's no lumps. And all the dry ingredients is mixed. Okay? Now, I'm going to take my pan and some pan release. Okay? And I'm going to spray it generously along the bottom of the pan and the sides. Okay? Now, I need a spatula. And I'm pouring it right in the middle. Scraping it all out. Okay, I got my middle shelf prepared in the oven. Okay. I have my middle shelf prepared, my oven on at 400. I'm going to put it on the middle shelf. I'm going to set my timer for 12 minutes. And then in 12 minutes, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to cook it for another 10 to 12 minutes. We're going to do the toothpick test. It comes out dry, it's done. Okay, so that's going to take no more than 25 minutes to cook. So in 12 minutes, I'll show you. Okay, my timer is just about to go off. Okay. I'm going to reset it for another 13 minutes. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to turn it around so it doesn't burn or get more cooked on one side. Okay, we'll come back and see it when it's done. Okay, we got about 12 seconds before that goes off, and this stuff is like clockwork. This is such a good, easy cornbread recipe, okay? So it's gonna go off. I'm gonna pull out the oven, I'm gonna put it on the counter here. There it goes. Turn that off. Take it out. Okay. Now, toothpick test. Coming out nice and dry. This is done. 25 minutes and beautiful cornbread. Okay. I'm gonna fold this up. Look at this. Come over here. There's that beautiful soup with a nice piece of cornbread. How's that? I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Show these girls that I own them. Some call me Nikki and some call me Roman. Skeezer, please, I'm in a visa. Whoa, just happy and out my own sneaker. Sexy, that's all I do. If you need a bad bitch, let me call up yo. I'm someone and I'm living many services out. I see some good girls, I'ma turn them out. Okay, bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Hey, bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Makes me